Hey, what's going on? It's your boy User back with another one from the stream, man. Hey, look, man, you already know what time it is, man. Like, subscribe, share, the whole nine, man. This is another one of the clips that I like, man. Check it out. Let me know what you think, man. This guy right here, you know, this isn't for the people that already know what team they riding with, what was born into their veins. This isn't for them. Because if you're a real fan, can't nobody tell you how to pick your team. Oh my God, Shadow writing the story. You lucky I'm up by a zillion. What's up? So I'm from the UK, and I've always been an NBA fan and of basketball in general sense. I was born. You're right, you was born. You're right. I was born. I have relatives in the Euro League, etc., etc., etc. I want to get into NFL this year, but I have no clue which team to support. Suggestions. Yes. Let me tell you something. You don't want to go hop on the team that's the hottest or supposedly the best right now. For instance, the Bucks, because then they gonna call you a bandwagon fan, a bus rider, or you know, somebody, a fair weather fan. Yeah, a fair weather fan. And a bandwagon fan. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you want to do. But you don't want to go with a team that's too shitty either, like Detroit Lions, Miami Dolphins. You really want to have a chance at your team that you're rooting with. You don't want to, and then you can never go to the Cowboys because you just don't want to be a part of that. Okay, that is something I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You know what I'm saying? You being a Cowboys fan, you'll get ridiculed the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You get all type of homophobic jokes, and that's not even funny. And it's not even funny, the type of slander that they take. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, you know? So you don't want to go down that path. Let me tell you. You know, it's really only a few teams that you can choose to really be, you know, to really enjoy the game. They're like, hey, man, you know, my team is all right. You know, we're going to be all right. You know, we might not be the best right now. You know, but we can cook up. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to tell you now, this might sound a little biased, but the Carolina Panthers. That's a team you can choose. I ain't telling you two, but I'm just going to name off a few because I always like to give people options. You know, the more options you have, the better you feel about your choice that you make. Okay? You can't go with the Chiefs because they just won a Super Bowl and everybody's like, you know, Chiefs. Now, I'm going to put this team in there just because they haven't really got things done and some people really don't believe in them, but you could get away like you're not a fair weather fan because their playoff success hasn't really been that good, even though they've been successful during the regular season. The Baltimore Ravens. You could get away with. You know what I'm saying? You could get away with that. Seattle. You can get away with Seattle. Because, you know, for some reason, they're a good team, but they just, you know, your team will be in the mix. Seattle. You'll be able to get away with. And then, if you want to feel like you got legacy and you root for a good team that people are not going to give you too much hell for, you can always go with the 49ers. They have good legacy, and your team will be good, and you'll be able to sit back and watch the games and enjoy it. Those about it. Because, see, if you go with the Steelers, they're washed. They ain't going to be seeing no wins anytime soon. You feel me? Anytime soon. So, there goes your legacy. The other legacy team is the Cowboys and the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already discussed the Cowboys. And then the Patriots, you know, I don't know how you feel about Cam, but I just, you know, I ain't really want to put that on you right then. You feel me? The Saints. I was real close to picking the Saints, but they're in the same division. And, you know, and some reason they just keep choking. So, you know, and then that's really not a good legacy team anyway. I mean, they got one Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? And they should have had multiple, but they keep choking. So, what you expect? I wouldn't rock with the Saints. Shadow. Listen, they are cheeks, but the thing about it, you can get away with you. Because if you root for a team like the Panthers, they be like, you know, that's your real fan. That's your real fan right there. You feel me? He wants to be credible in the streets. He didn't just, listen, Chad, he asked me. He wanted to be credible in the streets. You feel me? He wanted to make sure wherever he went, they were like, okay, you know football, you all right. I rock you. He didn't want to be looked at as a fraud. a bandwagon, a fair weather fan. And that's what I was doing. I was building his credibility for the streets. I was making sure so wherever you went, when you said your team, that was like, respect, you know. He a real fan, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Y'all know what it is, man. Like, subscribe, man. Share, man. I appreciate it, as always. Thank you. Catch my streams Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, man. You already know, 7 o'clock dinner time, man. Weekend, you know, we got the sub-only streams and all that type of stuff, man. So, catch you boys later. Take care.